Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. We're about to get underway. We're watching the New York City 8-Ball Championships. We're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York. I am Upstate Al, and we have a first match called for the live stream. It will be against these two players versus each other, Tony Robles and George Rodriguez. And as soon as these players get ready to go and hit a few balls, we'll be underway. But that's going to be our first match. And we definitely have to thank a bunch of sponsors before we get started. AZ Billiards, azbilliards.com, Simonis Cloth and Aramith Balls, the Tap League, Livestream News Group on Facebook, along with Kings of Vapor, kingsofvapor.com. Gotham City Technologies, the IT guy to go to, Ron Mason. He can remote into your computer and help you out if you have viruses, do whatever it is necessary. He also builds websites and hosts websites. Gotham City Technologies. And we definitely have to thank La Casa Q's.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.
Ozone Billiards, major sponsor on board along with Predator. Delta 13, Master Chalk, Poisoned by Predator, and Billiards Digest, with many more sponsors on board. The trophy that everybody is shooting for is this one right here, the Grand Master. These are the players that will be playing today, along with the Leisure. There's all the divisions are here. We're going to have the semifinals and finals. Steve Lillis is on premises. If anybody would like to purchase this book, if you can't make it to Steinway Billiards, you can always go to Amazon.com. It's only $2.99 to download to a Kindle, or $12.95, I believe, for the soft copy. We want to remind you that AccuStats is going to make it happen once again. AccuStats Video Production is going to have the Make It Happen event at its Sandcastles in New Jersey, Mr. Ed Ladawi's pool room. The link is above the chat if you would like to vote. You can go above the chat, click the straw poll link, and go and cast your vote. You're watching the NYC 8-Ball Championships on AZB TV, and this is a co-production with NYC Grind spinning the wheels, the match that we're about to watch. This gentleman here, the Silent Assassin, the one that's doing so much for pool around the New York City area, Mr. Tony Robles.
Yeah, rack your own. Yeah, you have a solid and a stripe in each corner. Solid and stripe. Solid and stripe in the back corners, 8 in the center. Rack your own.
Guys, if you can't follow live stream news on Facebook, you have a smart device or any kind of phone, you can download the app for Instagram, and you can follow us on Instagram. It's Live Stream News. The logo looks like a sunburst. It says Live Stream News. You follow us, we follow you right back when we get a chance. Yes, this is a double elimination. It's a race to 8 on both sides, the loser side and the winner side. Okay, folks, we are getting underway. I'm Upstate Al and sitting in the booth alongside the one, the only legendary Herb.
Who?
Herb Pearson.
Oh, there it is. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. This is, I think, it's going to be an exciting match in every sense of the word. Both players knowing the game real well. George Rodriguez up at the table set to break in game 1. I think when it comes down to this level, it's all about the break. You know, things like that. You smash them open.
Yeah.
And you scratch, or you smash them wide open and you don't make a ball. At this level here, it's a run-out game.
It's a run-out game for sure. But when they get a spread like this here, no clusters, nothing up on the rails, no problems.
Right. Now, Tony Robles, big straight pool player. Something like this, he should be able to navigate himself around pretty sporty.
Yeah. Well, they take a good look, figure the table out ahead of time, which looks better. Stripes or solids, his choice. Ball in hand.
Would like to say good morning to everybody out there in the chat and everybody watching that's not signed in. Thank you for participating in this live stream.
Okay.
It's only going to get busier as I still see players strolling in the door from different divisions. They will all be going off. The tables, every table in here has got a match on it. Frankie Hernandez is playing Jason Shaw on table 13, and every once in a while we might be able to get a glance across the room. But right now we're going to stay focused on this match right here at hand. And if you were listening in yesterday on the live stream, and we had Tony Robles sitting in as a commentator, he said this is one of his best games.
Okay.
You know, he loves straight pool, but he really, really, really loves 8-ball.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. You know, this is the game that I play up in Founders in
Yes.
Ridgefield, Connecticut, in the senior center. This is what all we play is 8-ball, and it's an interesting game.
And like I said from the beginning, you know, I think this is all going to come down to the break. If you can break and run out, and all of these players are capable of doing it.
And it's alternate break.
Yes, that's what's going to make it interesting. So no room for errors at this kind of caliber player.
Okay.
Because if you go down, if you break the balls and you go down a game, and your opponent has the next break, You know, this is the alternate break system.
Yeah.
So to Mr. Tony Robles, draws first blood. It's 1-0.
Yep, and he gets the break in the second game.
Guys, please spread the word. Let everybody know that we are up live. I did the best I can this morning before we get started. All it takes is to hit the share button under the viewer, or you can share it on your social media. We do appreciate it. And I'll give you a glimpse, I should say, at the table, which has the green Simonis banner, which that is table 13. You see 14 off to the right, 13 is just in front of it. You see Jason Shore out there. He's playing Frankie Hernandez.
Yeah, well, this light kind of blocks that whole table. You really can't see it.
Right. Yeah, there's a couple of things that are in the way. But we do the best we can and give some kind of insight to what's going on. As Tony Robles is set to break in game 2. Got to make a ball.
Looks like a dry break again.
This is it.
Yeah.
You know, you break, you don't come up with a shot, and your opponent comes in and he's got a shot. These guys, you know, they're like walking down the street with an Uzi and you're shooting a water gun from your seat right now, you know.
Well, looking it over, which is the best?
Mr. Rodriguez planning his pattern to get out here. His point of attack. Oh, wait a minute now.
Uh-oh. He was looking to come up a little shorter to play the 4 or the 7 in the slide pocket, and he came down behind the 9.
This is what I'm talking about. You
Or
see,
whatever that is, that's 13 or 9. I can't
That's a
even tell.
13.
13.
this is what I'm talking about now. You know, George just broke this pack. So if Tony gets up there, it's call shot. He has to call the shot. He pocketed the 4 ball and didn't call it. So what I was getting back to was this break was George's.
No, this was Tony's break. Tony broke this.
So George broke initially?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
George broke initially, and Tony he didn't pocket a ball,
Right,
and
Tony
Tony ran it out.
So now this is...
And then it was Tony's break.
Right. So now if Tony goes up here 2-0 with the alternate break system, it's hard to get that one game back, even though you're playing a race to 8 with the kind of run out here.
Oh, somehow Tony won this game somehow. He just put his beat up.
1 second.
What happened there? He made the 8 ball in his pocket. He made the kick that he called, but he also made the 8 ball. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. But it's alternate breaks. That's what's happening now.
Okay,
Okay.
so what happened was George went for a kick and wound up pocketing the 8 ball, so it's a loss of game. That's exactly what happened there, and it's alternate breaks. So that's why George is rocking.
Yeah, and Tony's up 2-0. There it is.
Thanks, Bogey. I was actually making eye contact with Herb Pearson as we were talking and missed the 8 ball. I was wondering. I didn't take a good look at the table.
Yeah, I didn't see the 8 ball going either.
Well, we're doing pretty good so far for a start, right?
Well, it's early. Maybe
Okay,
we'll
so
wake
George
up.
Rodriguez.
And he scratched. Cue ball went flying.
And just let me bring you up to date. If the 8 ball should fly off the table at any given time, the player that sends it off loses that rack. So even if you break the stack and let's say the 8 somehow flies off the table, it's a loss of game. BCA rules. The only difference in the BCA rules that they're playing here is scratch off the break. The scratch off the break is not ball in hand anywhere on the table.
Yes. It's in the kitchen.
It's in the kitchen. And Tony just got corrected by George Rodriguez as he was about to do it.
There you go. Scratch on a break, it's behind the line.
Yes. Anytime after that, it's ball in hand anywhere on the table.
Yeah. That's the way we used to play up in Founders, but I got them to change, seeing as I've seen everybody take ball in hand and put it anywhere in these games, except now. And if any of my friends see this, they'll go right back to it the old way. Looks like Tony's going to put the 5 ball in the lower corner pocket here if it clears the 8. And it did.
Yeah, it goes back to the run-out game.
Yep. All right. Looks like it's going to be 3-zip. And there you have it.
Tony Robles
Yep.
taking no prisoners at this point.
And his break. Rack your own on the break here. Okay, here we go.
Tony Robles leading 3-0 over George Rodriguez.
Only made 1 ball.
He made 3 strike balls on that break.
Was
The
it 3?
Yeah,
Oh, my.
14, 15, and 9 ball.
Oh, wow. You saw a lot. I didn't see all of that.
Now, even though he made 3 stripes, it's still open.
Oh, yeah.
He can take anything he wants.
That's
so,
right.
you know, if he doesn't have a shot on the stripes, he might just take the solids to get out. And I'm predicting he will. Why shoot over the 2 at the 12 you know, and take a chance of missing it when he's got the 5 right in front of him.
Yeah.
Very nice shot. He's going to eliminate the 2 right away to open up the 8 ball. Tony going for his extension that he's been talking about. He finally started using the extension, which he never used.
Oh, wow.
And he says he's gotten real comfortable with it.
That's a long stick now.
Yeah. So going back to the initial break, making the 3 strike balls really, if he would have had a shot on the next stripe, would have been okay.
Yeah, but he didn't have an
Right.
easy shot like he
So-
had on the 5 ball, so
Yeah.
he just chose solids. And it's working out for him.
Now he's either going to roll up and probably play the 8 ball right into the side pocket.
Yeah, that's what it looks like it's going to be. Going up for love.
And Tony does just that. Tony Robles now in the lead, 4-0 in a
Yeah.
race to 8.
Using tennis terminology, for love. Here we go.
Delta 13, Master Chalk, Poisoned by Predator, Predator Q's, Billiards Digest, NYC Grind. On location doing coverage.
Yeah.
Guys, keep in mind, AZBTV and NYC Grind will be up in Providence, Rhode Island. George Rodriguez says, let's get this underway, and is about to smash the pack up in game 5. Tony Robles leading this match 4-0.
Okay. I saw a stripe go in the top right-hand corner.
Yeah, 2 stripes. He made the 12 and the 10 ball
Well, you see a lot.
on this break. Well, I'm sitting right here in front of the ball box. I can see them drop into the ball box. I'm cheating on this end. I got a little peek.
I can't see the table from where I'm sitting here. I got to look at the screen and not really used to figuring out which ball is which.
Good morning, Mr. Jameson New. Hope everything's good down your way, along with everybody else.
Okay.
We're watching the New York City 8-Ball Championships. This is the Grandmaster Division. They have 5 divisions, giving out 10 trophies. Will be given out today.
Yeah, beautiful trophies they are. I saw them
Allison
yesterday.
Fisher is in the chat. Sorry,
Oh,
to cut you short.
that's
Allison,
okay.
there is a full field of 16 open pros. Jason Shore, Frankie Hernandez, George Rodriguez, Tony Robles, and I'll give you several names as we go along. Meth Fagara. Steve Lewis is in the house. Jude Rosenstock. We're watching George Rodriguez and Tony Robles, and Tony Robles is leading 4-0 in this match. You know, it goes back to the break, and it also goes back to that kick shot when George saved himself and tried to kick towards the solid balls and actually pocketed the 8 for a loss of game, which put him down 2-0.
Yeah, that was expensive. That really hurt him. And then Tony came up and won the next game very easily.
We also want to thank Focused Apparel, Brian Russell and his little Focus, Jonathan, that's running around here.
Oh.
Actually, Jonathan's playing with Frankie Hernandez's son in the corner over there on the table.
Oh, wasn't that nice last night? He came and gave you that shirt.
Ah, it's beautiful. I'm wearing it right now. I'm sporting that shirt. Okay, so George Rodriguez gets on the board.
Okay.
4-1.
4-1, Tony's break.
See, that's what I was talking about. It's so hard to come back from a deficit like that when you're playing this type of caliber
Right.
player. You know,
Yeah.
it's a brutal climb.
Yeah.
Not impossible,
But
but it's tough.
yeah, that one miss cost him, was very expensive as it turns out, you know.
Cost them 3 games.
Yeah.
Gotham City Technologies, your IT guy to go to if you have any kind of problems with your PC, or if you want to build a website or just host a website, you want somebody to do it. Gotham City Technologies, Ron Mason. azbilliards.com, live stream news, Simona's cloth, whose banners you see hanging all over the place. The Tap League. The Tap League, the greatest, the best amateur league in North America. Kings of Vapor. Back to the action. Tony Robles, the gentleman up at the table, leads 4-1 in this race to 8. Let's sweat his technique. Ball and 10 ball, fine pockets. This time, Tony elects to go for the stripes. So there's 3 down in the box already. Nudges the 8 ball, and
Yeah.
I tell you what, he got a little love there. He could have wound up worse than what it is. I mean, the 8 ball is still on the rail.
Yeah, he was looking to come down a little further and bump that 8 ball.
Well, now he's either got to play the 14.
Yeah.
He's playing the 9. He's going to drag the cue ball across the table for the 14 into the side pocket, then follow up with the 14 for the 8 in the corner. He jams the pocket with the 9. Now that's what happens when you get out of line. You start bumping into balls.
Yep.
He had his plan of attack.
Yeah, but he hit that 8 ball and
Right.
he bumped that.
Yep.
Which cost him. Let's see what happens here now.
Now this is the turnaround point where George really has to take advantage. Really has to take advantage. He's down 4-1.
That's right.
You know, and if he wins this game, he breaks next, and
That's
then he can
right.
make. You know, then it's 4-3 all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You know,
this
so
is
he
what
has to
needs.
really take advantage of this.
Yeah, he's got to run out.
And
Oops.
it's shots like that. That'll get you in trouble.
Yeah, those corner pockets, you come in a little too fast and they just rattle.
Now, keep in mind, this is a double elimination tournament, so the loser of this match will not be eliminated.
Okay.
And either one of these players are fierce. So, oh, look at this. We got back-to-back misses here.
Right back. This is 3 in a row.
You don't get really second chances when you're playing Tony or when you're playing George. So George,
This caliber of player,
yeah,
they do.
I mean, we just witnessed the runouts, right? So very rare when you get 2 opportunities up at the table. He wanted to get that 5 out of there. Instead of working his way back up to the 5 afterwards. But I don't think he's going to have any choice. Unless he plays a 5 and comes down for the 7 or the 4.
Well, this angle on the 5 is tough cut for me, for sure.
You see Gotham City billiard shirt George Rodriguez is wearing. Shooting at a Gotham City Billiard Club in Brooklyn, New York. 93 Avenue U. What a great room that is if you ever have a chance. Herb, I know you've been there.
Yes, I was there
last week, right?
last week, and we saw that all the diamond tables, all new cloth on them.
Brand new equipment, everything.
Just-
Brand new
just
room. Unbelievable.
Beautiful, beautiful tables.
The owners, Kevin and Isabella Buckley. Great host. You definitely want to put that on your pool rooms to stop in. Gotham City Billiard Club. Playing for the combination, huh?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what.
You're going to have to, isn't it?
If he's on the low side of this, the 2 ball's going to drift up, so it's a 14. He's got to be real careful. He's got to be almost straight in on us. Okay. He should have enough to spin the cue ball out towards the center of the table and play the 3 in the upper left-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got to get good position.
Yeah,
on that 8.
the 8 is tough on,
Well,
on the rail there.
right, he can drag the cue. He's drawing this out. He's in trouble, really.
Yeah, no, this is a tough shot here.
Well, not only is it tough, he's got a back cut to 3.
Yeah, because the 9 ball's hanging in the other corner there, so we can't use that.
And he's got to get on the upper side of the 8. This is not easy. Unless he's going to bump it. And George Rodriguez misses the 8. Misses the 3.
Yeah.
I'm not colorblind.
That's okay. One is red, one is black.
And even you saw that one.
Yeah, still trying to get over that 7 ball that we watched yesterday. And,
I'm gonna go back and look at that match. I'm pretty sure we were right. The player shot the wrong ball and continued to shoot the other colors.
And
the
nobody said anything.
Nobody noticed it but us.
All right. Well, there it is.
Okay,
So
Tony
he's up
Robles.
5-1.
5-1.
Yep. Mr. Rodriguez there is racking. He's going to break next. He's got a long ways to go now. He got quite an advantage for Tony here at 5-1.
And for those of you that don't know George Rodriguez, let me tell you, he's a run-out player. You wouldn't be competing in this event at this Grand Masters. He can get out. Look at that shirt. That's a nice looking shirt, huh?
It certainly is. Gotham City.
Yeah.
Avenue U, Brooklyn.
Yeah. The gentleman that made that logo and everything for that is Ryan Russell from Focused Apparel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
he
there-
came up with that.
and
Very
I
nice job, by
I
the way.
saw him here before. Yes,
He's here.
yeah, he's here.
He's got his booth set up if you guys would like to come by and purchase any kind of Focused Apparel shirts
Oh,
or
okay.
products. He's here.
I see. All those shirts that are behind him over there now.
That's his booth, yeah.
Okay. We'll have to go take a look after.
Well, that's fine. As we watch George break now, this is the turnaround point.
Yep.
This is where he's really got to come with it. He's got to come with a game here. This is getting too far along. Pockets the 6 ball, but he elects to take stripes. And he missed the stripe. Feathered the 9 ball with the 14.
So it's open.
Yes.
Tony's choice.
Yes, and by the looks of this, I think Tony only has one option is to take the stripes.
Take the stripes, yeah.
You know, you got the 7, 3, and 5 lined up on that side of the table, which
Yeah,
could cause you trouble.
They don't look good the way they're sitting over there. Solids don't look.
Hit it with perfect speed to line up.
Yeah.
Put a 12 ball into the side pocket. Now, do you stop right there and play the 11 in the side, or do you roll up past the 8 between the 13? That's a small window. Rolls underneath the 8. Nice shot.
Yeah. I take the 11 now. 13 in the side. And perfect. Great speed. That's what's amazing to me, how the speed control they have on the cue ball.
Right.
Tony, 6. George Rodriguez, 1.
And we want to say hi to Davey Gravy. Hope to see you down the road somewhere, my friend. Davey Gravy's in the chat. And if you're wondering who's sitting in the booth, is Mr. Herb Pearson, the voice behind the scenes.
There he is. My goodness, came down from Connecticut.
Yes. I'll tell you what, I like this, you know. This is one of the inspiring stories that I heard over the last 3 days that I've been down here. Mr. Herb Pearson, sitting in the booth, shoots with the league, right, up in Ridgefield.
Well, it's not a league. It's just a senior center, the Founders Hall in Ridgefield, Connecticut, you know, and we get a group of guys every afternoon. We got 2 tables up there, and it's a big social event.
And he's won the doubles, and he's came in 2nd place in the singles.
That's right.
But what inspired me even more is his technology. He's coming along with the internet, and he's watching live streams. And not only is he watching live streams, he's helping other folks up there that are not familiar with
the live
the
stream.
links or live stream,
Right.
watch live streams.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
told my friend George the other day, and he was just so happy that he, on his computer, he could see live streaming pool. He loves to watch pool.
That's good. So, George, if you're tuned in today, your friend Herb Pearson sitting in.
Yep, I'll see you tomorrow, George.
There you go. I don't think Tony wants to run into any balls. He just wants to slide right between. Well, he bumped the 8. Now he might have caused a problem. If that 12 ball doesn't go in that side pocket, he's going to have to eliminate that right now and be real careful with that 8 ball.
This is all right. That was not an easy shot. I didn't think so anyway. Cue ball gets up close to an object ball, so sometimes it's really tough.
Tony Robles on the hill in this race 8, 7-1 over
is.
George Rodriguez. This has been a rapid pace game, just like I predicted, and just like
you
predicted from the very beginning.
This is so quick. Oh my goodness! Yesterday down here, those matches took so long. Some of those matches, you know.
Well, you know, we did the amateur event. We did D
right.
players,
D
C
players,
players,
stuff
on
like
on
that,
up,
you
and
know.
you know what? They got to have their time too.
Oh, please, thank you very much. You know, because we really need.
Where does the next players come from, right?
Somebody like me, you know, would don't make a lot of balls, you know, and love the game anyway. So yeah.
But you know, I found it interesting because what I elected to do, what I normally do is go up and take pictures of the names so I don't misspell them.
Okay.
In the brackets, and I usually look at my phone and I put the names into the scoreboard. What I elected to do in this tournament is have the players approach the commentator's booth and give me the spelling.
Okay,
Because
right.
there's been many mistakes made on the board, and then I wind up misspelling it in the score.
Yeah.
Some of the players were a little nervous. Oh, I never been on the live stream.
Wow, sure.
And then some of the players loved it. They pumped them up. It was something that they look forward to, you know.
Yeah, the adrenaline starts flowing there a little bit, you know.
Exactly.
Hey, we're on live stream, so that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's got its pluses and its negatives, I guess. George Rodriguez breaks them not as hard as he did from the very beginning. It looks like he's lost some power.
Yeah.
Probably because you feel him down.
It's a dry break here. You know, he can't be happy right now, being down 7-1. And this table doesn't look all that easy. I don't know. All the balls down one side of the table here from center pocket down.
He's sweating the stripes here. And it looks like he's just figuring out the pattern, you know, probably going to get between the 15 and the 13 from the opening gate. Not really sure what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he wants to take solids here or not, you know, because.
Well, the 4 ball and the 6 ball being tied up like that. Let's see what Tony has
looking
in
for
mind.
stripes here.
Watch the side pocket.
Oh.
Wow. Close for comfort right there. Too close for comfort.
Yeah.
As we see Neil, the pool detective. Haven't seen him in the last couple of days. They must have let him out. He said he can go for a walk.
Okay.
He's a good friend. I'm always busting his chops.
Uh-huh. Well, you know a lot of people. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah,
And
well, down here.
Your memory is what just fascinates me because
You're starting to scare me now, Herb.
no, I'm serious.
Because when you said that, I just got a flashback.
Yeah, no, but for you to remember my name the first time that I met you, and then the second time you saw me, you remember me. It was a month later or whatever the heck it was, and I was so surprised
tried.
you remember my name.
I got
and
lucky.
Then you got then Janet, and I didn't expect you to remember her name, and
Yeah.
you know, so
Thanks. Well, I'll tell you what. I think I might have told you the story. Larry Ross, I speak to him just about every day or every other day.
Yeah.
And I was in a conversation with Flatlands Freddie. For all you that know Flatlands. And he mentions Larry Ross. And I said, gee whiz. I said, Freddie, that name sounds familiar.
Uh-huh.
And he was looking me dead. He says, are you serious? And he's looking me dead in the eyes. I said, yeah. I said, why does Larry Ross sound familiar? I said, I know that name.
Uh-huh.
Well, guess who was sitting right in front of us at the lower part of the bleachers was Larry Ross. I was
Oh,
like, what?
oh my.
So, I got moments.
Yeah.
I might forget.
Well, up and
The score of Jason Shore and Frankie Hernandez, as far as I could see from here, Jason Shore leads 7-4. So I guess Jason is on the hill. I'm trying to answer one of the questions that was in the chat.
Oh,
They wanted
okay,
to know
yeah.
the score
No,
if I can see it.
I can see. Yeah, I can see. He just posted. Yeah, 7-4 is it? Yeah, 7-4.
See the patch of NYC grind on George's shoulder right there, too.
Yeah. Let's see. Jerry T was out handling these little patches to put on the sleeves this morning. That guy got more energy.
George Rodriguez
Yeah. Okay.
goes up. Another bead. He still trails by 5. The score is 7-2. Hey, Tesla, thanks for coming in and letting us know Joe Tucker will be streaming up there. And I guess Snookers, is that what it is? Doing a rotation stream or something. Thanks. Thanks for letting us know. Gotham City Technologies. The IT guy to go to. We're getting right back to the match. Web hosting, building your website, fixing your PC remotely. Ron Mason. Tony Robles says, hey Al, what's the score? I said 7-2. He says, good, it's my break. So he's looking to do a break and run right here and end this.
And this match. Let's see if I can see a ball go in now off the break. I've been missing them.
Did you see that one going?
Nope.
Good. Good, because I would have been in trouble. I didn't either.
I didn't see anything go in. Count the balls.
Dry break. Steve Kurtz, I don't know what device you're using. I keep moderating you, and you keep coming back. B-Doc, good afternoon, sir. Just in case you're just signing on, you're watching Tony Robles and George Rodriguez go at it. It's a race to 8. Tony Robles is on the hill, and George Rodriguez wearing the Gotham City Billiards Club shirt at the table.
Well, he didn't really have a shot there, I guess.
Well, Tony has stripes.
Yeah.
And Tony is signaling John Lehman because I believe Tony is going to play this 11 ball. And we're going to be right on top of the action as soon as John Lehman elects to come over.
No. Wants him to watch the hit.
Yes,
Yeah,
this is
it's
going to be close.
Going to be close. He gets a 2-ball first or not.
And we don't get involved unless they want to watch the recording. Good hit. He tried to nudge the 10 also. He tried to break that 10 out with that shot away from the 6 ball, and he didn't get there. All right, Steve, so you're multitasking. I get it.
I don't know. Is he going to do a 9-10 combo here? I don't know.
Well, from here, it looks like he might be better off playing the 12-14 combo from here.
But
But
that's 14,
he could,
I mean. Yeah.
he might, you know, I don't know if we can get that 9 behind the 14 from this
Okay.
vantage point that we're looking at. V-Doc is up there in Drexel line. Pool room there, sweating it. We got a lot of good players in here. I can tell you one thing right now: in Jason Shaw and Frankie Hernandez match, it's
Nope.
ooh, that's a nice shot that Tony just played. He locked them up. Good save. Frankie Hernandez and Jason Shaw right now. The score is 7-5. George faced with a kick. Trying to slow roll it. Ball in hand for Mr. Robles. Hey, Dylan, I'm answering that question before you actually ask the question. Now, I'm trying to keep you guys abreast of that match. Pay attention now. We told you that Jason Shore is on the hill. 7-4. 7-5. Jason's up.
Oh,
And there you that's the shot he had to come with. He had to get that
to break
off.
that 10.
Yeah, that's all right, my friend.
That 10-6.
That's what we're here for. If we can help you out, we're always willing to do that.
Oh, look at this.
That was
Perfect.
key shot. Yeah,
that
key
was perfect.
shot. That's gonna get this match over
I was
with.
going to say, this should be it.
Frankie Baby in the chat.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
The
George
handshake is there.
concedes. Tony Robles wins that match 8-2 over George Rodriguez. We're going to get back to you with another match as soon as we have one up on the live stream. This one's so quick. I don't know if the bracket's going to be able to catch up for a couple of minutes yet.
Okay.
But if not, we can always move the roving cam up. Herb, thanks for sitting in.
Well, thank you very much. My pleasure.
And once again, guys, you're watching this.